Hello, team. Hope we are all well this morning. Let me know if you can hear me okay. Say good morning, if you good evening, wherever you are in the world. Let me know. Today is going to be a really fun training that I am looking forward to because it's a continuation of our AI-free training series and bonus content. That was meant to be one webinar, but now it's kind of morphed into going to be a couple of different webinar trainings because there is just so many different applications of using some of the AI tools that are out there that are free right now live in your businesses. So I want to run through some of the most creative ones I've been thinking about. And also, running you through how I find out about things, how I find out different strategies that can be used in the marketplace, and how I find out ways to use things or create things, and that usually lead on to different products and software that I create, which is my favorite part of the marketing space, is when I can create something brand new that hasn't been done before, that does solve a major problem of some sorts. So in the chat box on the side, let me know, say hello, let me know you're here, that you're ready to go. If you're ready, just type ready, and we'll get into today's training. And get started. Tim, good to see you here, mate. Tim, you are just a legend, mate. You're always in here. We've got Anne as well. Danny, Paul's here. Rob, great to see you all. A few others coming in as well. And today I purposely didn't email out to about this live training. I said it in last week's training. I said it in the webinar that we're going to be doing more than just one of these. This is going to be a little reward to you, or to those of you that are here live, because I want to take some of your examples here as well. So first and foremost, since we've got a smaller group in here today, I want to know in your business or the business area you're focusing in, what are the main struggles that you're facing, or what would be something that you wish you could automate or have AI take over? And that's something that I'm going to try to help see if we can find a solution with today. But while we touch on that soon, I want to go ahead and pull up here my webinar notes for today. I'll share these in the chat box for you because I'll put some links and stuff in here. Chat down here. And all right, webinar 18. So one of the goals today, and this is something that I want to share with you guys live, is to take you through the concept of thinking about how I can implement AI in some different areas, or how people will be doing it definitely now, if not in the future, from complete A to Z usually. The majority of things that take manual tasks is going to become lower and lower. So the boring or the time-consuming work is going to be taken away. Anne says, how do you catch up? You can check it on YouTube. I've added a link there. I did send the replays out as well via email, but I will get you a link shortly if you haven't watched number one. Actually, I'll just show you what to do now. YouTube.com, I think it's just /Luke McGuire 89 maybe. No, Luke McGuire. That was an old. There we go. Yeah, you can watch this down here. I'll put this in the chat box last week's webinar. I'll put it in the text up here. Webinar 1 replay link can be seen there. Might be worth watching that on 2x speed or 1.5 speed if you can still understand my accent. by then. Save yourself a bit of time in the future. But again, you don't need to watch webinar 1 to understand what we're going to be teaching here on webinar 2. So last week we did go over in time-wise quite a bit. Today I want to keep things essentially a bit shorter and just get through a couple of punchy but very important, I guess, methods you could use to create full businesses. So that's going to be the goal today, is how can we use AI to take over the or the bulky or heavy tasks needed in different business models. So this is I'll share a few examples here now, and I'm sure more and more will come to me as I think about it over the next week as well, because it was the past couple of days I just had these. I've just been doing things or watching my partner. She's been doing things online, and some different ideas have just come to me that I was like, wow, this is something that we can just automate this, or let's actually see how well we can automate this part, or get AI to take over doing this part, right? So let me go ahead and show you how I would do it myself. So the first idea though is, again, I'm going to be sharing this concept with you, and we're going to see how it's going to play out. But what I first want to talk about is the ultimate, I guess the businesses that I'm going to be sharing with you now are basically businesses that you could go out, implement this right away, and start making money today with for free, because you have access to AI tools now that do the heavy lifting and the hard work needed to, I guess, dominate in these fields, or it give you the resources that you need to do it effectively. So let's go here. The ultimate guide, the ultimate businesses that you can start today. I'm going to try maybe even to make this a bit of a segment. So every week we can do 1 or 2 businesses, and I can show you how quickly we can get started in them. So let's go ahead and go. Let's start off with print. So print on demand. So print on demand services. Many may have tried these before. You're probably going to want to try them again after I show you this training. Print on demand, which means the ability to create real, tangible products with your branding, logos, designs, quotes, memes, pictures, etc. On them. Print on demand's gotten a lot bigger since I probably last talked about it probably 5-6 years ago. It used to just to be t-shirts and jumpers. Now there's print on demand everything. So there's print on demand like leggings, gym wear. There's books. You can literally print on demand books. So essentially the way it works is how it works. We choose a print on demand site that offers a product we want to sell. That site has stock and shows you cost price of a blank item. So that's the non-printed items. It'll then allow you to upload your own designs, or the books, or I guess just your product onto their blank templates. You then will get a quote, you'll get a cost price of how much it will cost to print that item if there are any minimum order quantities. And then allow you to choose a retail price. Then when a sale comes into your, I should say here, after you've done this, you can make it live. You can choose variants. When your site goes live, they host it for you. You have the ability to take the code and host it yourself though as well. But it's a great option for those that don't have big hosting setup plans or anything yet. So when your site goes live, then any sale, I'll say it on the next point. When the sale comes into your offer, you can then you basically take the profit margin. The cost goes to the manufacturer, which is the print on demand company, and you do not need to worry about anything else except making more sales. So that's part one. That's how print on demand kind of works, right? And we'll go into some examples on how AI can actually really help with this for a whole process in just a minute. So from there, the goal is to create as many profitable print on demand campaigns as possible, and then get traffic to these print on demand companies, print on demand products that would be interested in that niche. Now, let's go through a quick example here of some of the key things that we need to even have this business run without AI. We are going to need a niche. So what are we going to be creating? A cup or a mug or a jumper or a design for, or a physical book for? What are we going to need for that? So we're going to firstly need a niche. We are then going to need designs, graphic designs, right, of high quality. We are going to then need variants of the niche design. We're not going to just need variants. In some cases, we may need variants of competitors of the niche design, right? So if you were, say, making, I don't know, say whatever the niches we're going after, say we're doing a fishing niche, what's a similar niche we could do for that? Maybe hunting, maybe if we think that further, could be boating, could be climbing, could be camping, could be so many different variants, right? So how do we go ahead and do that? Now, look at the problems here that we would face normally. We would have the problem of needing to pay a designer over and over and over again. We would need different sizes for different products. This means we would have a time issue, constantly waiting on a designer. We would essentially need some form of web skills to really make a clean overall website if we wanted to build a niche store out. We might have trouble as well as copy writing skills to create a highly creative and sales style text for our products. And essentially, we might need help choosing how much to sell for, right? So these are all different things, just problems here. And this is what I basically do through anything I'm doing online. Whenever I research for you guys, I try to build out plans that are like this. Try to quite simply break down a specific area, a specific business idea, make it super simple of how the product system kind of overworks, how the business idea overworks, and then try to figure out what type of products can I actually find that can implement parts of these different sections, right? So now when it comes to AI being involved, we can really start to take this to a whole new level. So let me know if all of this makes sense to you guys so far, and then we can go ahead and jump into actually creating an example like this live in front of you guys right now. And Tim, no problem at all, mate. I'll make sure to get the replay out to you later on today as well. It'll just be on YouTube as well. I'm not selling anything today. It's just going to be pure value. So I'll make sure to get that to you guys as well. But yeah, let me know if we're at the same page right now, everyone, if that makes sense. We can move on. Now, while I wait for those answers, I did ask for everyone to start using ChatGPT as your web browser. Let me know if anyone has done that from last week's training. Let me know in the comments. Awesome, man. That's a good idea. And says, basically, I won't say it exactly just in case that's an idea you want to run with, but doing business reviews and website audits, personalized women's health. Yeah, exactly. That could be a really great way. You could use AI that could create list points for essentially a audit service that could go out and audit any website based on the key points it either decides are important or you decide are important. So in the next few weeks, I want you guys to use ChatGPT as your web browser. You will find so many reasons why it's so much better. First of all, because you're going to get straight answers right away. You don't have to click on actual website links. If you ask for a specific link for something that does something, it will find it for you. If you're not happy with that link, you can ask it for variables for multiple links, and you can try to find out things that way, but use it as your assistant. It literally will do the monotonous work for you. And by doing this, you will find you save so much time during the week. I know for me especially, it will go ahead and make it so I'm not out there losing hours a day getting distracted by YouTube tabs or different ads that are popping up or different videos on a page or something else that I see because ChatGPT keeps it in a very plain looking design window here. So I'm going to let me see if I can make this bigger for you guys so you can see Windows Zone. over here. Is that better for you guys? Right, yes, that's a bit better for you. So first and foremost, let's use it to find the best print on demand. Hi there. I'm looking at using ChatGPT to find me to create an entire business in the print on demand niche and have ChatGPT help find me the best print on demand services online for a wide range of products on offer, along with ones that offer the best customer service, no sign-up fees will be ideal, and the best margins on products. If you can provide a list of the top 10 that would be appreciated. And then we'll have instructions to give on the next services I will need, and we'll ask for your suggestions on that shortly. So again, type as much as you need to. You could literally write, instead of writing in sections like this, you could say, provide me everything I'm going to need for a print on demand service, from companies that offer it, to image generators, to going on and on and on to every different variation you can think of. But let's start with that. So they're getting the links down the bottom here. So Printify obviously uses different vendors from around the world. So Printify sounds like a bit of a marketplace where different people that can offer print on demand services can be up there and available. Integrates with Shopify, WooCommerce, and more. Printful, high quality products, excellent service, higher base prices. So this means if a t-shirt's going to cost, the raw cost might be $5 on Printify, it might be $8 here. So when you're looking at these different businesses, margins can mean everything. But you can see here, this is best for those focusing on quality. So when it comes to quality, I'm looking at things like hoodies or sportswear, or things that you want people to use regularly, and it isn't more of a generic funny gift or a Christmas present for Uncle Tom that has his face designed on it with some funny quote that he says, or something like that, right? Local production in 32 countries, limited product selection, Redbubble, TeePublic, so this one here has the ability to customize things a bit more than the others by the sounds of it. So that could mean instead of doing a t-shirt that can only print on the front and back, maybe you can write on the actual sleeves as well, and you can print that out as well. And there's a bunch of other ones that are out there as well. So I know a major one that's been around forever is Teespring. So let's pull up Teespring as well. Let's have a look at some of these. I'll make sure to copy these in here. And I'm going to go ahead and just, what I'll do is at the end in ChatGPT, I'll share this chat with you guys so you can go ahead and just have this whole chat there, and you can see exactly how I've written things down. So Printify, let me go here. I'm saying, can you please provide links of these top 10 sites with a short positive and negative to each next to each link. 10 sites, I'm going to say that have no sign up fee with, because remember today we're going to be looking over as many free products and tools that we can use. Okay, cool. So let's have a look at Printify as well. Let's have a look at Gelato here too. Let's just have a look at these three for now, plus the Teespring itself. Now, I'm going to go ahead and start creating. I don't have an account with many of these. Maybe I do from back in the day on this one. Actually, I'm just going to create that going completely brand new, just so I do it the same way that you guys do it. And you know, this is the importance as well of just going out and, excuse me, I'm just going to stay. Oh, I'm lucky I muted that sneeze, guys. That was going to be loud. And we're going to go ahead and have a look at this one here too. Now, while I have accounts on some of these different platforms, in terms of, I know I have with Teespring, I have not logged into this platform in years, probably 7 or 8 years ago. I remember the last time I did a campaign on Teespring, it did really well. Probably was in 2015 or 2016, and I was making shirts that for the state of origin rugby matches here in Australia. So long story short, there's 2 different states that have that we compete. Our state that we're in, Queensland, and the state below us, which is New South Wales. And doesn't matter what football member we have in all the states of Australia, we have all these different football teams. But if you're born in Queensland or in New South Wales, even if you play for a completely different state like Victoria, Canberra, you know, WA, Northern Territory, doesn't matter where, you basically have to go back to your own state for for 3 matches, and it's a really, really big thing here in Australia. So I did one of a maroon shirt with the big Queensland logo saying Queenslander underneath it. Did the same thing for New South Wales with the New South Wales top with New South Wales under it. I wasn't using any branded, like, copyrighted designs, but I just targeted the ads to people that liked rugby in Queensland and the wives of men that liked rugby in Queensland. And the same thing for New South Wales for about 3 weeks before the state of origin started. And that the ad text said something like, and back then you didn't have tools to help you optimize it. So it was something like, you are true blue New South Wales supporter, then you must show your support by grabbing these limited VIP only hoodies to rep your state. Let's see who the biggest Blues supporters are. Only 100 in stock, right? Something like that. That's what we did, and we did the same thing for New South Wales, for Queensland, and it just blew up. So let's start off with Teespring here. We can have a look over here in terms of, because they're always adding new products. See, they got bucket hats, all these fancy caps and stuff now. Canvases as well. So if you want to get image art and put it on a canvas, you can do that. Cups, jewelry, necklaces, that's what the best sellers are. Ebook designs. That's what they do for ebook designs. So this is a really cool simple ebook maker, I guess. So you can even get ChatGPT to write you a ebook, upload it in here, get it to design the cover work, and you're good to go. Maybe we'll do that in a minute. But let's go ahead, and that's what they got under home and decor, under pets. Cat feeding mat, dog feeding mat. And you can see the costs underneath them, $16, and they come in 3 colors. $16.99 is the cost of that item. So let's see if we wanted to move this up to $29. So you can see here we've got a product now of $12.61. So essentially what we have to be doing is, for every, say, $30 here that we spend, we'd want to be making maybe 2 to 3 sales of whatever we're going to design on this top for this actual product, right? Now let's have a look quickly. Let's just quickly have a look at some of these other ones. I'll go through this as if it's for you guys. I'm new selling on when I want to start. Content creator. Company that sells business products. I'm going to choose one here. So I'm an individual trying to make money online. It's for New Zealand as well. You can do United Kingdom, wherever else in the world you'd like to sell, because Printify is the one that has vendors in each country. So you first all get a free gift. So they'll give you a $5 discount on your next order. So you can see here they've already got a bunch of different items here. Soft style t-shirt, scented candle. Let's have a look at the catalog. Sweatshirts, hoodies. You can see up here as well, it says get 20% discount with Printify Premium. So for many, that might be a better way to do it. Look, so you can even offer customized coffee, customized journals, blankets with your branding on it. Let's see all the top trending products. Tumblers. Men's, women's, kids, food, beauty. So that they have under beauty. So what a simple way to be able to create beauty products in seconds. Let's just go right now with a, well, say we're going to do a mug somewhere, and no matter what, right? So let's just have a look at mugs here and see what the prices they've got are. They've got a ceramic mug, ceramic coffee cups, and different prices. So $6.16, which will take it down to $4 here if we decided to use this one. So with things like this, it's really not going to make too much of a difference. This is where you want to squeeze your profit margins out of. Let's go and have a look at that. Let's get one up there for that. I'll keep that dog version open as well. Let's go to let's go to create product. Let's just go coffee cup. Mug 2, 3. So for the white mug. See, look at this. The profits now at $15, you're going to be making $5 per sale. So, but let's just see if there's any other hidden catches. So let's just say we're going to do it at, let's just say $14.99 is what we want to make the coffee cup to be out here, 95. Let's get another mug over here with this company. Start designing. Let's have a quick look over here. And then let's go and have a look at what was the other company we had up here somewhere. Do we have another ChatGPT box open somewhere here? There's one more that I liked somewhere here. Where was it? Please bring this one. Here. Now this is the and see they got a free trial here as well for their paid section. Yep, 10% off the products you sell. See all discounts. Let's have a look and see what they're actually offering here. And then it charges $24 a month. 10% of products, 15% off the products. For 30% off brand and labels and product inserts. Smart pricing shipping. So right now, let's just, I always just say start with the free. There's no need to get started in the paid method until you're actually making money. May as well invest that into more ads or into other areas that can help you get sales from the start. And if you can create some campaigns that dominate from the get-go, it just shows that how much extra money you could be making with that campaign just by simply hitting an upgrade button in here. So let's go ahead and go product catalog, type in mugs. $9 Australian, $9 Australian. And that's the other thing to check out here as well. What is this one charging me for the mugs? Is this US $6? So this is actually going to be, I'm going to change it around there. So that's going to be about $9 as well. So always check, depending on what country you're in, what the cost is going to be. Price guide they have as well. So trend is $18.30 is where they suggest. But let's go ahead and start designing. Now, let's see what these different companies say. So now we've got that. We can go back here into ChatGPT and we can say something like, I am wanting to create designs to go onto a standard coffee mug. Let's see if any of these have a front and back. Or if they give us the sizing anywhere, but this product is print area size 2480 by 1146, 2480. I knew I'd forget it. 1146 printable area. I want you to design an image sharing the image to go on these coffee cups for that will take inspiration from looking at the different NRL. I'll say that inspiration from looking at the different NRL teams here in Australia. Design 2 variations of each that are white background that I can then use to upload into my print on demand software. This is on the image. Target market being super fans of every NRL team in Australia. Create 2 variations for each team. And we'll type that in for now, and we'll see what it comes up with. And you know, you get some good ones, you get some that look absolute rubbish. Now, while this happens, another point I should make, look at that, it's gone ahead and done that. Can you create individual files for each cup here and include just the design without the cup? Now, isn't that just wild? Right, yes, in the box if you think that's just wild. But where do I, the Gold Coast Titans, let's see what they've done here. And it seems like they've, when I've gone to open them, it does not look like it at all. Let me just say, let me just write here saying, the files come back as blank with no image on it. Can you try again just for number 5? It doesn't. Maybe up here I can click on the actual link here to see if these download. Can you create this into a PNG file? See, and it didn't work there, unfortunately, either. I think I asked it way too much here about saying, let's try this again. Team, the Gold Coast Titans. The GC Titans usual design work here in Australia and make it out like it's for VIP super fans only. So that's on with a white background with a transparent background that I can use to upload. Do not include the cup in it, just the file, just the image itself in PNG format. So that they look cool. I've asked for you to design it without the coffee cup. Can you please just design the image for me on And you can see that done again. So let's just go back to our text here, and we can go ahead and go to be added to a product. You have to design the work. Please design with a transparent background, and then we can go from there. Let's just try that one there. And you can see sometimes it's a bit of a playing around. Now, and you can see now it's done it in a top to bottom fashion. So now can you do the same style design except in landscape? Okay, see, so it's gone back from the old section, and I think we got one more try again. Landscape. If I went from this, let's just go ahead and download this one here, because that should be good if it decides to work in the file format. File is not found. There we go. So let's go ahead. We're going to crop this image here. I'll show you what it looks like. Actually, let me just change the screen here. We're going to change this over to preview here. We're going to go Tools, Crop. And it hasn't done it perfectly yet here, but we're just going to use this anyway. Tools, Crop. And we're going to go ahead and go Tools, My Devices. And you can see here, it hasn't gone ahead and got rid of that actual background itself. So there's some image that's information that we have to go ahead and do here. So what I would do in this instance, just to show you just the little steps we'd take, we would pull up a tool like canva.com. And there's a free trial with this, but there's other ways you can do it. You can Google how to background remover free tool. I'll do some other examples of that when I share with you guys there's a webinar replay. I'll put some links in the description for you. So let's go here. Actually, we'll go File, Create a Design. Let's just do a new one. What was our sizing templates? And this is where I can get fiddly, right? So I'm actually working on a solution that you won't need to do any of this stuff. 1146248. I'm going to go ahead and upload this. There we go. And they normally have a little background remover in here. I'm going to play around with this for a second, and then I'll move on if I can't find where they've moved it to now. Last chance, we're going to do this here. There you go. Canva, background, removal. There we go. I should have done that from the start. No. Cool. So now it's got rid of our background. Now we can go ahead and save this. Download PNG size. And you can take this up to get higher quality. We're going to download that. Now we get out of Canva. Here's some tabs up. Over here into our mug. Let's just add it into both right now. Design 3. I want that one to go there. And I want to add in another one. And over here, we can probably get rid of this now. And choose that file again. And the other design tree. They love to make it hard, don't they? Let's see if I can just drag it onto here. There we go. But you can see it's been kind of cropped weird by me there, but that's all right. Let's just stick with this one for the time being. Boom, boom. We want to go ahead, and you can see it says Gold Coast Superfans. We can say change the words accordingly, but let's just keep on going with this example for now. Select feature view, feature color white, product details. Add text on it if you want to, but we don't want to. And then continue. This is where you have the options to add it into other things. Do you want it to be added as a sticker? Do you want to add it into hoodies? And this is usually where people get to make their profit. So you're not just trying to make one sale. You can make the same sale on a multitude of different products, right? So you can see how it wouldn't look the best on the hoodie here. And we can go in, edit this hoodie if we wanted to. And we can get rid of one of these for that. Well, add image. Let's see here, title design. All right. You can choose the colors. Leave it as white for now because we need to make that back completely transparent. We have this as white. And from there, we can go ahead and continue. Now name and description. So I can say, okay, for these different products. Let's go back. I didn't do that with the stickers here or with this camping mug, but let's just go ahead. ChatGPT saying, write me a short title and description focusing on scarcity to sell this coffee mugs to Gold Coast Titans fans. Scarcity points short that there is a short period to buy, limited quantity available for top fans only, 30% discount this week only, etc. So we could just copy that directly into, let's just go back here, 250 characters. name, leave that one for the minute. Inspired VIP copy marks. VIP. Launch this thing. And just in a few seconds, we'll have a live campaign ready to go, just using ChatGPT. Now we'll have a look at what that looks like in a second. Now, what I would then do over here is, I know I just showed a football team, say, create me a list of 10 of the top 10 niches that would love to buy coffee cups branded with personalized designs that relate to them or their loved ones. Please share any image examples as well. Cool. So we'll go over that in just a second here, but I'm still preparing the listing. But when you go over here, look at this. So pet lovers, people buy anything that's crazy and relatable to their pets, right? Teachers always got a mug, customized teacher things with their actual name on it, right? Sports fans, new parents, so number one dad, best mom. Like, think of the designs you can play around with that. So let me just copy this list here, and let's just run through some examples of these. So pet lovers, it could be Chihuahuas think they are Rottweilers. Rottweilers are really just gentle Chihuahuas. Okay, that's only because I've had one of both, and honestly, the Chihuahua was had much more balls to it than the Rottweiler. The Rottweiler was the most calm, relaxing dog I ever had. Actually, real quick story. When I was born, my mum had a Rottweiler. Her name was Kayla, and Kayla was my best friend. I remember being like 4 years old, and I would ride around on the back of her. She was so gentle. She was so well trained. Not an aggressive dog at all. And then she passed, and I'd never had, first time ever experiencing anything passing, right? So never had any family or friends or people known to pass, but because the dog wasn't there anymore, my parents tried to tell me how she's passed, and I just didn't understand it, and I was crying for weeks. When's Kayla coming back? When's Kayla coming back? My mum didn't know what to do after weeks of me crying, so she came back saying, with a Rottweiler, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's Kayla. She doesn't look the same. Are you sure? She said, yeah, we found her. She's just had a rough week. And then, so my mum just went and bought another Rottweiler and called it Kayla. I had no idea. I ended up thinking it was the same dog until I was maybe 20 years old, when my mum finally told me, and Yeah, ridiculous, isn't it? Oh well, I guess you got to do what you got to do sometimes. You could do something being like VIP show for VIP show for make way for make way or something underneath this. And this is for like their jackets. So we could do this on their jackets, saying we could do something saying, let me know, tell me the top 10 pet names. So when these are the top 10 pet names, we could literally do little jerseys for the top 10 pet names, right? Takes 2 seconds to change it out for each. Teachers, new parents, number one, mum, number one, dad. Number one, dad. And you can get everyone, you can get more creative with that, like they call the barbecue grill master. You could have it be as number one, dad, number two, fisherman, right? If it's for the son's giving it away, right? Thinking about these different things can you can get really creative so on Facebook you could, or TikTok or anything, you could target wives that are married to husbands that are Scorpios. So you could say, I married a Scorpio and survived. Right? I married a Scorpio and survived. Coffee enthusiast, travel enthusiast, corporate gifts. So you do it with your actual design, your logo and whatnot. Wedding gifts, you can do it for book lovers. I did mention print on demand books, but let's just do one of these quick ones for a dog here. Where's an example we can do real quick? VIP security. Right, me an image printed as a transparent background with a design of security style design for our to wear with the text. Okay, sometimes it has a bit of a freak out. There we go. Oh, it's saying I can't see my screen. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. So let's just go back to what we covered real quickly then. It didn't change back over the screen. So as we were designing that, we were waiting for our Teespring site to be made. So we've done that now. Let's have a look at our Teespring site. While I was just talking absolute junk. So you can see here, we've designed our hoodies. Let's have a look at our cups. So you can see here, we've uploaded that into our section, done it with the actual front and back, just a clean Gold Coast Titans jersey. Stickers down here, I forgot to edit out one of these. And you can go back in and edit these in 2 seconds. It's super easy to do. And you can go here, product details, shipping details. Now, all we did was go back into ChatGPT here, and we asked it for, while I was making that site, asked it for to create its top 10 niches that people would want to buy coffee cups from. Or as well as we asked it to design us our short descriptions for the actual text inside of Teespring, which we just copied and pasted here. And then a shorter version because it wouldn't fit the first version. We looked at the top 10 designs, top 10 niches here for people that buy coffee cups. Then in our webinar text, I've gone through here and copied that across, which again, I'll share this link for you guys in the chat box. I'll show it down here as well. And we can go ahead and go through these different sections. You can see I wrote what are the top 10 dog names. You can see some different examples I've done here. So you can make shirts or dog outfits or whatever it might be. You can create matching ones between the two as well. Teachers, sports fans, new parents. I wrote some examples here. And you can see the list goes on and on and on. So let's go to this dog example here. We've asked it, all I did was ask ChatGPT from here to go ahead and create me an image that has a transparent background, Chihuahua to wear, saying VIP security, keep it moving. So let's go ahead and download that. So we can download it from the actual file. Then so it did a few different examples here. That's a pretty cool one, isn't it? Let's go ahead and download this one. And it's still not fully getting the background removed. So we'll go to remove background. Canva. There's again some free tools on there as well if you don't have the paid version of Canva. It's cheap to use. I always use it for different tools. I'm not going to give an affiliate link or anything. It's just one that people do like to use. Background removers up here. And we're going to go ahead and save this. Transparent background, that's what I forgot to hit last time. I'm going to take the file sizing up. I'm going to download that. Now we're going to go in here and go add this file in. Where is it? Untitled. I'm going to call it 29, which will get a $12. And these type of products will sell better than people buying shirts for themselves, in my opinion, in most cases, because people are attached, have an emotional attachment more to their animals than they do themselves. You can see they've got different colors as well. So I went back, I can design it as black, as white. So I'll go back. You can then add this on as well. If you want to add in any shirts and whatnot, stickers. Dog tags. See all these other different products down here. So you can go ahead and go continue. Or you can go in and edit these different sections too. So the sticker is $6, you can make it $9, whatever it might be. And then we can say, right, scarcity driven description and body text to sell these to owners of Chihuahua. Copy this across. So I'm going to launch that listing. And we can go ahead and have a look at our listing here. And basically we've got this share URL. So if I share this URL with you guys, you'll be able to go ahead and literally buy that now if you wanted to. I'm not saying do that. Cheat sheet listing is there. And what I'll do is I'll share this natural. So it doesn't want to copy that across, but I can copy some of the things across if they're going to be useful to you guys. But we can go ahead and view the listing here. And people right now can go ahead and buy these actual products. And I can make this exact same design again, and we can use the other designs we've got down here, like this one. Right? We will just do the same thing again, really, really quickly. Such a clean, easy way to do it. Now, if that's been helpful, let me know in the comments, because that's just a really, really simple way to create a business instantly online, looking at print on demand. I actually have been working on creating a system that is going to remove all of that middle guesswork from having to create the images in one app, have to question ChatGPT a bunch of different times, and then removing the backgrounds, and then having it sync across into these platforms, and going to be basically giving you the functionality just to do it all in the one place without any of the guesswork. But that is still to come, and when it comes, I will love some testers for it, and love you guys to try and break it for me, to be honest, and so I can know what things I need to look at more or fix, or your suggestions or whatnot. But in saying that, this is such a simple way to create an online business in seconds. You can literally do this. Like, people do this, excuse me, for people's birth, like they do it with people's names and their birth dates. And like, so they'll say James, and they'll have their star sign on there, and then they'll have their actual date of birth. So it could be James, November 13th, Scorpio, best birthday ever, or something like that. And I'll do it with every single day with that name, but then do it with every other name, right? Which would be time consuming to do manually, but you can then, with ChatGPT, you can go ahead and create images for all of these different sections and different tools and different products right away. I did see in one of these sections as well, they had an AI section already integrated. Probably going to be a paid option though. But let me see which one it was. It might have been Printify. Let's have a look at here. We got the AI image section here. Let's see what they do. So it's pretty basic stuff down here. It's not that really. Digital art, fantasy art. Let's go digital art. And we got 15 out of 15 daily attempts. Let's see if we enhance the prompt, what it'll say. And this tool might even come up with some great ideas for you. See, they're pretty rough. They're not going that too deep into it. So by just using the new version of ChatGPT, you can get absolutely crap on images like that. So didn't read half of what I said. It was just rubbish. But you might find some cool tools in there that might work for you. So the best part about print on demand as well is that there's no minimum order quantities. In the past, you used to always have to have, you would say you need 10 orders for this to be printed. Now you don't need that at all. If one order comes in, it will be printed. Let's just quickly go over here to say print on demand books. This is the last thing I'll show you quickly here, because we've gone for a little bit of time now. Books. So there's companies out here that do it. I was going through a really good one the other day, but I wanted to find one that can actually go ahead and print out full color scheme books. As you'll see, we did one recently.
Oh, here's one I'll show you from the other day. I did creating shirt designs for Blink-182. It's inspired, and I gave it a lot of freedom to create lots of designs. Now, if you ever type anything, then it says it won't do it due to copyright. Just use the word create a shirt that's inspired by. You just change the wording from saying create a t-shirt for Blink-182. You would say create a t-shirt for AC/DC. You'd say create a fan-inspired t-shirt that ties in all of their albums into a single t-shirt. Come up with lots of really cool different ideas there as well. And here's the one we were doing of Dorothy's Adventure. You can see here we were doing an ebook here, a children's book here, where you can go ahead and it would create the pages for it. Now, for some of these, we might need to take these imageries and say, this is what we want each page of the book to look like to a designer, and they can go ahead and add in extra text and add in the upscale the images for an actual printable book. But that's something that I'll go into in maybe next week's webinar. But the opportunities are really endless here, and we've created 2 different businesses selling 5 different options in this same webinar. Had all the design work done, found the different companies that do it, that are out there. So many different products. People use this for actual, like a lot of the t-shirts. I saw one the other day. It was a print-on-demand company, and you could select like really high quality activewear, like Lululemon style, and it would print on those blanks for you. So you can really go as far as you want with this, but the whole goal of it is when we then take it and start advertising, how do we advertise? So let's just touch on that real quickly before we end. Different ways to advertise. So paid ads. That's going to be the best way, in my opinion. So, and if we know our profit margin, so every $9 cup, we will make 15 bucks per sale. But I think it was maybe it was what, $15, like that was $13 for the dog hoodie. We would then we're going to sell it at 30 bucks. And it's going to be a much bigger profit margin, right? So it'll be what, like 17 bucks profit versus $6, right? Sorry, $7. No, I was right, $6 profit. So knowing that, you would look at the profit margins you can make on each, and how much the audience you're going after is, are they willing to spend? So, and they give you examples and graphs and whatnot, but because we're using AI image generation, things are going to be a lot higher quality here than what people are used to seeing. And they deal with all of the printing, the shipping, everything else is done by their side. And that means every say it costs $13, or even if we spent 30 bucks on an ad, we'd want to be making at least at least 2 sales to make profit of 30 bucks. So, or alternatively, every $13 we spend, we'd want to be making at least 1 sale to stay in profit. Now, this is something where you might need to spend 100 bucks on this campaign, or 50 bucks on the campaign, to see how many people are taking advantage of it. You might find in the first $10, no one buys it. The next $10, you might get 4 people buying it. So don't just write an ad off straight away because it hasn't converted for you instantly. And alternatively, running ads on YouTube specific for people that are looking for chihuahuas and stuff like that. So we're going to be doing an ads webinar in the coming week or 2 as well, going through how to really target your audiences, no matter what you're doing, how to use these platforms in a very clean, synergistic way where you won't have to go into 10 different ads managers to manage your ads and to figure out what works. And we have the ability now to use AI to create ads and split test ads and create the campaigns and do it all for us in a way that you did not think was possible. And it's probably the reason why it's been holding a lot of you back from actually doing it. Now, the last thing here, again, I want to say is if you haven't done it already, make sure you are signed up to the free trial of Go High Level, which I know a lot of you are. Which again, you can see 14 weeks of our live trainings we've done there on it, and you will see level.com/Luke M. Again, I'm closing this down again, probably sometime next week. The actual link is here for you guys. GoHighLevel.com/Luke M. It will take you to a page like this, and you get 30 days free trial. I highly recommend being a part of this because it allows you to get rid of pipeline tools, sales funnels tools like ClickFunnels and whatnot, website builders, surveys, email marketing, so autoresponder can go, SMS marketing if you're using Twilio can go, booking appointments and Calendly and all those different types can go. Workflow automations, you can finally do automations where everything speaks to the same through the same system. You're not having to use Zapier to try to figure out if your conversions through your pipeline are actually matching up with the stats you're getting from your email autoresponder to the to your SMS marketing to paid ads. You can actually track everything and manage everything and understand your business, because when you understand how your business works, when you understand where the money is coming into your business, when you're running ads and when you're running traffic and when you're doing campaigns, and even if it doesn't matter what product or business it is, you can really take it to the next level. Again, you can go VIP courses in here for free, so no need for tools like Teachable and whatnot. And there's so many other things that are included in Go High Level, which is insane. But in an example for today's training, yes, we've got these single page, let's say these different page campaigns here. So we can go ahead and have a look at this listing here. But say I wanted to take this listing and embed it directly on my actual website. What if I wanted a website that I designed for my store? Well, how would I then go ahead and do that? I can take this basically frame from the corner of the cups here all the way down, and I literally copy this across into a website I've built in Go High Level, because again, Go High Level requires no coding. It's all literally drag and drop, and you can go ahead and get a 30-day free trial of that now. And if you then go and watch our webinar trainings on this page here, you will be able to get a full understanding of it. Now, there's two prongs part sign up of this, right? So you need to sign up. You'll sign up here, you enter your details, go to step 2. Step 2 will ask for your sign up details, and that is only to create an account for you. It does not charge you anything. And again, if you decide you don't want to be a part of it after 30 days, you just let us know and you will not be charged a single dollar. Again, this is a 30-day, it's a whole month trial of this, because if you go to let me even just show you. If you go to Go High Level itself, and these guys are offering a 14-day free trial together. And look, without trying to talk anything else down, because I'm not someone that ever pushes like tries to have a go at anyone else's marketing. I've heard that if any of you have been on Tony Robbins and some of his team's webinars this week, or his giant nothing held back system he's been running this week, he's been basically selling you guys a complete white labeled version of Go High Level, which again is the way to do it if you're wanting to make a lot of money. It's not this way that I'm giving you guys it for the exact cost price and giving you guys 30 days free trials. It would have been much more profitable for me if I went out and branded this tool myself as me, as a unique one-off only place you can visit it to get Go High Level. Go High Level is also including so many new tools, which again, if you were on any of those webinars with Tony, you would have seen some of these features. They've redesigned it a little bit to try to make it look a bit more unique, but it's all being run off Go High Level itself. Let me switch into a sub account here. Down here under settings, and this is what you'll get. when you go in, you can see they've got things like conversation AI. So this is the AI automation chat tools that can answer questions, do your support, run tasks. You can talk it to it like an AI, like ChatGPT, but for inside your business, working on your business for you. Same thing for if, let me go back to my agency account, and I can enable these on different sub accounts, but we've got conversation AI, workflow AI, content AI. So this is going to generate content forever for your social media channels and for anything else that you're after. Workflow AI, this is going to create the best workflows for you set up. So say up right now, I'm doing a Facebook ad and an Instagram ad, and I've got that going into a landing page inside of Go High Level, and then I want it to go from that landing page. I want them to get an email the day after that says, hey, how have you found our service? Depending on if they say good or bad or haven't tried it yet, they'll then get an email a response saying, okay, great, you did try it. Well, here's what we'd like to do for you. And then it goes to another upsell page. This will create that entire flow for you in Workflow AI, so you don't have to. And there's a lot of other cool things that are included in it. I just recommend jumping in, signing up, getting the basic setup done for yourself. I've also got a list of pre-built templates for an agency level niche. So if you're going to be an agency creating unlimited white label license keys, which is I've got you in your free 30 days here. So you can not just get this software, you can brand it as yourself. You can create unlimited license keys that essentially make it that those people that buy or use those license keys that you give them to, rent them to, you can sell them at any price you want, and you make 100% commissions. It's just an absolute no-brainer to be a part of that. So in saying that, I appreciate you all. If you have any more questions, please let me know. And I will speak to you guys very, very soon. If there's anything else you can ask me, let me know. I'll go ahead. Anne says she's got no interest. 1 second, Dad. Anne says she's got no interest in t-shirts, shirts, or gifts. That's totally fine. Think about how you can use this for many of the other tools that are out there and different products there. So in saying that, guys, I appreciate you all. It's been a bit longer than I wanted it to go for today, and I will speak to you soon. I'll get the replay up later today. Next week, though, is going to be the big one. Next week, Tuesday, this time, 6 p.m. Eastern. I've got a lot of things that I've been building for a while that I'll be sharing with you. So until then, I'll speak to you soon. Okay, thanks, guys. Bye.